Do the straw work. Of course, first of all, you got to get the piece of straw that'll work for you. I'm using not dyed. It's this straw has been treated with baking soda, so they actually call it soda straw. Second piece in there, that's why I had that. Now, where's my lookers? Oh, there they are. What you have to do, you split the straw. Now, you take the straw and flatten that out. It takes a while for a newbie to learn the techniques, but of course I've been doing it long enough that now what you have from the rounded straw, of course, then you take it and you can see that it's curved and it's got that pulp on the back. And what you have to do, you have to remove the pulp, otherwise it'll absorb the resin and swell. So what I do is remove the pulp from the back, and of course it takes a while to learn the technique of being able to remove the pulp from the back without cutting through the straw. So there, now you have to do it a couple of times to make sure you get all of it. Now you don't want it paper thin, but you do want it fairly thin. Now there's a resin on here right now, and probably a little not tacky enough right now. What I'm doing, I'm spraying some grain alcohol on there to soften it up some more. But while that's doing its thing, I'll do mine. First thing I want to do is I want to do the outline around that piece. And what I want to do is I want to get a slip that'll be fine enough to go all the way around that piece. So what I want to do is I'll take this one and decide that, okay, I want it probably maybe 3/32, an eighth of an inch or so, and
That's very precise.
well, I try. Again, this may be still a little too wide, so I'll take off a little bit more.
Hello.
That looks a little better, but there's really not too much to say when you're trying to do this part, just taking off the edges and
it has a black and white logo of a sheep with wine.
This will give you a crisp edge as opposed to a jaggedy edge with too much straw that really shouldn't be there.
All right.
Now you can see if I put it up against the green background, you can see the little frayed edges, which like I say, I need to go through and make sure those come off. And there's another one there. So what you do, again, you just take a real fine, and I'm not going to push too hard on the knife, so I don't want to cut myself, but you push. This finger and this one are actually pushing the straw against the blade. So eventually you see, there you go. See the little pieces coming off?
It's cleaning it all up.
Yeah. Making sure that you don't have all those edges, because those will show up against the black background. They will show really quick.
And then you can reverse it, you turn it and all that stuff. And I looked at the little ladies in the
So
audience.
he said, I think
There you
I'm
go.
just
See,
going
there's
to
some more coming back
stay
from
on
the
my
opposite
feet.
way.
I'll hike.
Again. I'll do one more from the opposite side,
You're searching Facebook.
and then I'll be able to start working on the cross itself. And see again. You couldn't see it one way, but then there he goes. Now you can look at the piece, at the straw itself. You can run it this way, and I'm just pulling on it, but you can see that it's fairly even. So now there's the piece that I'm going to use for outlining. Now here's a little trick that I learned long time ago. Find center of the piece and cut points.
Hello.
Okay, where's my other knife? That one there. Now you can see the resin actually kind of squishing out the sides of the straw. And that means it's being embedded into the resin. Now, once I get the whole thing done,